Today we're here to talk about career journeys and how you can make the most of your opportunities here at Audible. Careers rarely follow a straight line. In fact, they take many twists and turns. You'll have many different experiences, opportunities, and sometimes failures. But what's most important is that you decide what you're passionate about. However, at Audible, there is one common element that we all follow, which is the people principles. So I just wanted to read to you one of the tenets around Activate Caring, which is to create the deepest camaraderie, trust, and a more meaningful experience of work that defines our days. We let others really get to know who we are as individuals. My career journey before I came to Audible was definitely not a straight line. In fact, I started off after my master's in international affairs wanting to be in the government, in the Foreign Service. It wasn't until someone looked me straight in the eye and said, make sure you go to Wall Street, then it's time to come back to the government and make a difference. I did decide to go to Wall Street and take a role as a business person on the trading floor. I worked on the trading floor until one day the CEO of an old investment bank that's no longer with us, Lehman Brothers, tapped me on the shoulder, pounded his fist on my desk and said, Ann, men run in packs, women don't. Go create your pack. And those were my marching orders to start the first diversity initiative at Lehman Brothers. So after a year of putting the women's initiatives in place, I was asked again to step off the trading floor and become the company's first chief diversity officer. It was a role that I cherished and loved and learned about cultural issues worldwide and was able to drive real measurable change. And when Lehman Brothers went bankrupt, I had another choice. Was it to stay on the HR side or was it to go back to the business? And ultimately, my passion lay in all the work that I was doing around people, driving their careers forward, and making it a more inclusive and just workplace. I then went on to work for Bloomberg to really reinvent what HR means at Bloomberg, but it ultimately came to a place where I had to make another decision in my life. And as many people know, careers are non-linear, and I had been working for 28 years as a working mom and decided it was time to take a year off and spend time with my family. During that year, I had the great fortune to be introduced to Don Katz, and a few months later, I found myself here at Audible as the Chief People Officer. Similar to my career, we experienced lots of ups and downs, lots of turbulences, whether they be bankruptcies or recessions, or even just the pulls of family. Ultimately, every career is going to have a different path. And each one of you need to determine what will your path be going forward. Your career is a journey, and it's made up of many decisions.